Speaker, my question is to the Minister for Mining and Energy. Minister, yesterday in question time you told activists, which are Territorians that cared about climate, that they are not welcome here and should go back to where they came from. First, I want to assure all Territorians that despite this government's rhetoric, you are welcome here, no matter where you come from. Secondly, I want to assure you, Minister, that despite your thinly veiled threats, I am not going anywhere. I have been inundated with messages on this and there are too many to name, but Minister, the following hard-working Territorians who want climate action and don't want gas expansion here would like to know, do you want them to leave? Emma, GP, mother of 3, been here 11 years. Cam, electrician, father of 4, been here 1 year. Greg, interpreter, 23 years. Megan, pharmacist, 2 years. Beryl, 30 years. Jess, primary school admin, mother of 2, 14 years. Sam, scientist, father of 3. And what about the people born and bred here? Imogen, social worker. Sam and Joe, veterinarians. Millawonga, cultural leader. And every single traditional owner fighting for fracking on their country, Go and tell them, where do you want them to go?
Minister for Mining and Energy.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I really appreciate this question because, Madam Speaker, I can start by saying the gas industry pays for the health system. It pays for the education system. It pays for the police system. Most of those people you just mentioned, I understand, work in the public service or in the health system. Their job is because of the gas and mining industry. They're the industry that props up. They pay the wages. They pay for these microphones. They're the industry that keeps the Territory afloat. And yet, Madam Speaker, we know that the previous Labor government failed the gas industry and they failed the mining industry. They seem to think that the money to pay for the health system, to pay for the education system and to pay for the police to keep us safe just magically appears out of thin air. Just appears, Madam Speaker. Well, Madam Speaker, I can give the member for Nightcliff an education lesson. It does not appear on trees. It comes from the ground and it gets sold, and we use that money to pay for—
Minister, take your seat. Member for Nightcliff, what's your point of order?
Relevance. I very specifically asked those people that I named, are you telling them to leave the Territory?
Member for Nightcliff, you've allowed him 1 minute. There's plenty of time for the minister to answer the question.
Speaker, what I do appreciate is how much the mining industry brings into the Northern Territory, how it brings us action, it brings us certainty and it brings us jobs. It brings us jobs, Madam Speaker. And I understand your own partner made money out of the gas industry. They pay your mortgage. They paid your mortgage. They pay for you. They pay for you to be here, so you should thank them as well, because that's what the gas industry do. They provide jobs in the Northern Territory. They provide jobs for the people who you just called out.
Minister, take your seat. What's your point of order, member for Nightcliff?
Relevance in so many ways. Mostly the question that I'm asking that you seem incapable of answering. Put on your big boy pants. Answer these Territorians. Are you telling them to leave?
Member for Nightcliff, what he's saying is relevant to the question you asked. Please continue, Minister.
And I'll go back to what I say about saying how I support the gas industry, and I thank them for being here. I thank them to be able to put the money into the Treasurer's bank account to be able to pay for this chamber in today, to pay for the vehicles you drive, to pay for the fuel, to pay for the mechanics, to pay for the hairdressers, to give them jobs, Madam Speaker. So I ask anyone out there who wants to support the gas industry, welcome to the Territory. Please come here, please stay, bring your families. Bring your families. And in fact, Madam Speaker, why don't you take advantage of our nation-leading first home buyer scheme? Our nation-leading. Come and buy a house. Come and build a house in the Territory, Madam Speaker. That will give more jobs to contractors, more jobs.
Member for Nightcliff, there is no point of order. The answer may not be to your liking, but what he— Sit down, please. Member for Nightcliff. Minister, you've got—
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I really appreciate that. And I just want to say again, Madam Speaker, I support the gas industry.
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Yes, what's your point of order, Member for Goyder?
Disorderly language. I'd ask her to withdraw her comment.
Look, I didn't hear it. Let the minister finish his answer and let's move on.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I do have my big boy pants on and I am ready to go because I support the gas industry. This government supports the gas industry.
Please.
We support the mining industry. We support the agriculture industry. We support the defence industry, and we also support the tourism industry, Madam Speaker, because they're the industries that's going to make the Territory a better place. What the Territory is worth fighting for, Madam Speaker, and that's probably the reason why I'm here, because I think it is. And this previous Labor government destroyed what I precious, what I really appreciate, the Territory lifestyle and they destroyed it. And we're here to fix it, and we support the gas industry. Drill, baby, drill.